welcome to an episode of Beer and Booze with B-Rad. I'm your host, B-Rad. And let's start the show off right. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. And something near and dear to my heart, 22 veterans die a day to PTSD, suicide. And so if you happen to know anyone suffering from PTSD, anxiety, depression, they kind of run hand in hand, reach out to that individual, lend them an ear, take them out for a drink, ask them to see a movie. Well, I guess can't really do that right now with the quarantine and everything, but with the quarantine being, I'm sure PTSD, anxiety, all that stuff is running pretty high now. And just being a friend to someone could save that person's life, believe it or not. I do not know what's up with my phone, and it keeps on flashing and bullshit. I don't know. But I do apologize for that. I'm going to try to make these short and sweet and stuff. This week I've got Omnipollo Lustro. All right, let's critique the can. There we go. Okay, it's kind of what I can tell you about this company is they are pretty big players, I guess. I mean, I don't know this, but they've got a branch in Stockholm, Sweden. They've got a branch somewhere in New York, and they got a branch in Canada. So with that kind of distribution power, and they've got, this company is two owners. Apparently you have a brewmaster, and an artist that collaborated with an actual artist that is an owner of the beer company, which is intriguing because I've always said art plays a big part in marketing for these craft breweries. And I looked on their website and I got very little information. You know, I love to share the information with you about the craft breweries that craft the beers and everything. And maybe it's my darn light here. Anyway, I like to share that information with you because I think it's nice for me to share information about the companies, how they got started, all this other stuff. Well, this company has an actual artist that does all the artwork, and let's get down to Omnipollo. It's kind of weird, you know. I mean, it's simple. He's got this cool looking font, and then you got a candy corn there. Okay. You know, a lot of artwork is abstract, and I've seen some of the other ones. They're a lot better than this. I kind of like it. It caught my eye, man, and that's all you really need to do is when you're trying to have people come in and buy your product, because, you know, an IPA pretty much is going to taste like an IPA until you get it in your mouth, and then you taste those flavors of the hops and the citra and all that other stuff with it. So these guys, I'm going to assume, are pretty big players. I'm pretty excited to drink this beer. I've had it in my fridge for a little bit, but like I said, I kind of fell off the face of the earth here for a little while. Just, you know, quarantine got me too, man. So it's an IPA. It's 8% alcohol by volume, distributed 12% LLC, Brooklyn, New York. Brewed and canned for Omnipollo by Dorchester Brewing, Boston, Mass. Product in the United States. Store cool and dark. Omnipollo.com. All right. I was told by Rob's World Beers that this was pretty good. So let's give her. Let's see how she pours. All right, we got a fantastic head on that. I think it's not dissipating too fast, and I don't know, man. I mean, this is really, really hazy for an IPA. Maybe it is supposed to be a hazy IPA, you know. And really, what are we basing the color upon? I mean, every beer is different. I mean, some of them filter it different. God dang, there's that. It's driving me crazy. There we go, maybe. To me, it's got a nice looking head. It's got great color, and the reason I say it's got great color because you can smell that. I mean, I'm getting like grapefruit, orange smells in there, and you know, you can, of course, you get that piney smell, you know, of hops, and stuff. It smells absolutely delicious. Let's give it a try. It does. It's got like a kind of a grapefruity citrus taste, maybe a little orange in there, maybe a little lemon. I'm going to assume they use the Citra hop with it, like most IPAs, but 8% alcohol by volume. If you're not careful, you could get yourself in trouble with this. I don't know, not a whole lot of aftertaste in the back end. I mean, you do have that, that flavor, very powerful in your mouth. I think it's a great IPA. I give this IPA, hell yeah, man. I would most definitely have this in my fridge to share with family and friends as a go-to. How about that? All right. Now you find yourself in, I don't know, New York, and you have a guy that comes in and he's got a patch on his eye. He's a Marine, he's a retired Marine, and he's looking for that free drink, and his name's Casey. And he's looking for that free drink, so he challenges you to a chug off. Now, I call this the, oh my God, I forgot what I named it. The chug factor. It's to give you an unfair advantage against a professional drinker. Maybe if you can see how this goes down with me, then you'll know whether or not you take that bet. You may want to back down and just buy him a drink. Okay? Be like, oh, I'm not going to put myself through that pain of this. All right. So, chuggability. Really, really. Here's another one for the summertime, an IPA that you could sit and drink after mowing the lawn or something like that. Just, IPAs are heavy, but this one, I think you could have a few before you switch maybe to a lighter beer and stuff. Really, you'll need about 2 of these, and you'd probably be feeling a buzz, and then finish off with the rest if that's what you're trying to accomplish. Now, if you're going to try to accomplish that, it's best to be responsible and call a friend to give you a ride or what have it. All right, I'm going to take a minute to show you this shirt. It's by 1911 Designs, a veteran-owned and operated business. I got this shirt $5 off if you give them the code B-Rads, and you get $5 off, man. It's a nice shirt, a nice design, and they're fellow veterans, and I love to show my appreciation to other veteran communities. I normally do a review in itself, but it's a t-shirt, so I thought I'd throw it in with a beer review. Why not? All right, this is my favorite part. I like to pay tribute to the men and women that sacrifice all for this great country. I love America, and I hope you love America too. And of course, let's also give it out for the people out there, the essential workers that are putting their life on the line, risking getting COVID-19 and stuff. Your sacrifices are not unwarranted. And of course, always, this is a little bit of the Metallica blackened chesty pull wherever you are. I'll say this and I'll say it again. To me, IPAs go with a good American whiskey or bourbon. Just the flavor of the hops with the oakiness of the barrel of the American whiskey or bourbon. I don't know, it mixes nicely. Hence, some of the bourbon aged barreled beers that come out and stuff. A lot of them are fantastic beers and stuff. And like I said, I'm trying to keep these short and sweet. That way, I'm not boring anyone. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Stoney Beers, Lupe Gomez, Scott Losky, Brad Lance, all my Marine Corps family, my family, Miss B-Rad, my daughters, and my granddaughters, 10 and Isabel, and everyone else out there. Thank you. Thank you for making comments. I will say that being a YouTuber is very difficult when you don't really have anyone watching your videos. But I don't do this for the fame or any money, of course, because when you have 52 followers, you don't really get that. But I'm just doing this because I love sharing my passion of beer. I love the craft breweries, how some of them started. This one's an actual artist and a brewer that came together to create all this. To me, that's pretty freaking cool and something. There's other stories out there that I like to share with you. I just do this because I love sharing my passion of craft beers with you guys. It doesn't matter if one person, two person, or all 52 of my subscribers watch. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching. And Semper Fi, motherfucker.